If you tune into this video, it's probably because I have something like the title, possibly, has something to do with the treadmill. Okay, yes, we're going to talk about the treadmill and everything else. I'm probably going to be going down some serious rabbit holes. It may be a long video. My apologies now for that. But I got lots to say. So yeah, let's talk about the treadmill here in a few minutes. But right now, I'm going to tell you, here in southeastern Indiana, no more than 7 days ago, we had some of the coldest 6 days ago, the coldest temperatures I've ever seen in my entire life. Today, right now, let's turn around and get a really beautiful shot back there of the creek. It's almost 50 degrees. I have no beanie. I only have my walking jacket and a very thin shirt underneath here. My summertime walking shirt. Yeah, it's that dang warm, man. Some of this video is going to be done as I'm walking. Some of it be done as I stay still. Now, let me paint a picture for those of you that hasn't watched my videos before. I suffer right now, this time of year, from a back problem. It could be arthritis, which I'm thinking it is. It could be a lot of things. And right now, as I'm speaking to you, I am walking in pain. I am a walker, an everyday walker, and I'm making this video because I got to get my workout on, man. I got to get my walking in. And I want to talk about a treadmill. It all goes together, trust me. I prefer to walk outdoors if I can. That's just me. But sometimes the weather's not permitting, now is it? No. Sometimes it's just too damn cold or too damn dangerous to walk. Even though my back is hurting, I still get out here every day and do as much as I can. I'm not going to sit at home and say, oh, my back's out, I can't walk. That's not me, guys. That is not me. No, I absolutely refuse to do that. All right. Many years ago, well, not that many, 6 years ago, I had a treadmill. I had to remind myself not to record because there is 2 spots I still has ice, but very much doable. It's way better than the other day I walked. Way better. As a matter of fact, I do not have my hiking boots on today. But about 6 years ago, I had a treadmill, and I only used a treadmill when the conditions was not favorable to walk. Either it's pouring down the rain, too bitter cold, or snow and ice. Treadmill was never meant to do on a day-to-day basis every single day. Treadmill's only good for those days you can't come out here in beautiful nature and do your walk. But that treadmill I had, I burnt the motor up in it. Well, the motor burned out in it. I did say it's going to probably be a long video, didn't I? Well, it's definitely going to be a long video. My apologies ahead for that. But then again, there's a lot of YouTubers I watch. Sometimes their video goes up to 17, 18, and 20 minutes long. But okay. Well, I haven't had a treadmill for 6 years. And I've been cursing myself. Last year, the year before that, on the days that when I get out here in Mother Nature to walk, sometimes it becomes very dangerous. Sometimes. Well, over the summer months, I bought me another treadmill. I have got myself another treadmill. Now let's talk about that. If you watched my last video, you see me walking out here in the elements. Hiking boots, snow, and ice. Very dangerous. I got a treadmill, man. I could have easily done it at home, you would think, right? Am I right? No. Now we're going to talk about the mental problems in this head. Yeah, this bald head of mine, it is filled. We're talking over my cup running over. Filled with mental freaking problems up there. I like to blame that on a damn heart attack and me dying, but who the freak knows? I live with it. I know me. I'm okay with me. Okay, when we get up to the car, we're gonna take a second here. Okay, I bought the treadmill and I was like, you know what? It could go in our bedroom. Our bedroom's in the basement of my house. Yes, okay, here comes the first rabbit hole, y'all. I had to click my mark for my lap. Here comes the first rabbit hole. Back about a year and a half ago, might be close to 2 years, I do not remember. More like a year and a half ago, my wife and I got the bright idea, hey, let's move our bedroom to the basement, and then we eventually get the basement, I gotta keep going, I'm losing heat. We get the basement fixed up. You know, put some walls down there, make rooms, blah, 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 right? That was the plan, man, that was it. Well, we had for us to get down there and we found out it is super humid and it's super cold, which was great for summer. I'm telling you now, I had the best bedroom in the world for summertime. And we decided we wasn't able to fix up the basement because my house, he needed other things done for that summer. That was going to be one of the things we was going to do. But putting shingles on the roof, electrical work, plumbing, and an air unit, these things, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, because there's a lot more than that. These things took precedent over getting the basement done. Now we broke and we can't do the basement. At least not probably for another 5 years. Then we will see about getting the basement done, probably then. But that was the idea. Go down there, be able to do some of the household repairs and do the basement. We didn't realize we had that many household repairs at the time. You know, like the air unit and the roof. We didn't realize them were gonna be, you know, one of the things we had to get done. So, yeah, we're gonna stop for a second. So, we're down in the basement. We had to get a dehumidifier. Take out some of the humidity, man. It actually felt pretty good in the summertime. Oh, hell yeah! It being the basement, we did fix ourselves up a pretty nice bedroom down there. We're still working on it, obviously. In about 5 years, we will get drywall down there and blah, blah, blah. I do have one window I could look out where it's underneath the deck. That's got curtains on it. So that's where I put the treadmill. Perfect place in my head at the time. I was like, shit, Michael, this is perfect. Well, I used the treadmill the first time, and it wasn't for a whole walk. I said, okay, this is gonna work out great. Use it another time, another time, another time, and I don't know what the hell happened. This is where it comes in my head, where I have so many mental problems. I did not like doing the treadmill down there because it's, let me try to explain. This would be the next rabbit hole. I've actually got more laps than I thought I would today, only because I'm stopping every so many minutes, I mean, every lap or so. Yeah, that's the key with your back being torn up, and we'll get to that. Okay, let's get down that rabbit hole. Back in 2014, I had a massive heart attack. I died. I made videos about this. Well, they brought me back to life, obviously, because I'm here talking to you all. So, I came back with little extras. I came back with a whole bunch of anxiety issues and phobias. And that's the problem, me doing the treadmill downstairs right now. Every time I get on it, my anxiety goes through the roof. And my phobias appear. I feel as though it's getting tight down there. It's getting hard to breathe. It's just not working. So I came up with a bright idea the other day. I was like, well, let's put the treadmill where it used to be with the other, we put it where the other treadmill was, in the kitchen. Okay, stop again for a few minutes. Okay, time to go down another rabbit hole. That's where my old treadmill was in the kitchen, looking at the sliding glass doors on my back deck. I used to watch the birds. I actually used to enjoy the treadmill being there. If I had the treadmill there now, I would almost guarantee I wouldn't have no problems. None. So I mentioned it. I was like, hey, I need to use the treadmill because I I need to move it, man. I need to move it. And my wife was totally on board with this, but my son wasn't so much. He's like, Dad, you get the treadmill up here, you'll want to use it every day, which it's not good for your knees if you do that. He also said it's probably going to get in the way, and he says, who knows, it might make enough vibration, it might start knocking things off the wall. He's not on board with me bringing the treadmill up here, upstairs. And that does bother me, because I'm the father, I'm the type of father that does not like to disappoint anybody in my family. Even though this is my house, and I have the last word, my wife and I do, but it matters to me, my kid's opinion. Well, I hate to say it, but if this makes me a bad dad, it makes me a bad dad. I'm bringing the treadmill up anyway. And no, the treadmill's not going to be used every single day, because whenever I get a chance to walk outdoors, when it's not too damn cold. Okay, here's that icy spot. I better stop before I go through it. So I don't want to be talking to the camera as I'm going through, because I will fall, knowing me, because I'm a clumsy person. But anyway, that was kind of a rabbit hole. Okay, I shut off the camera and walk through it. But I will not be using the treadmill every single day. I'm going to use it for the days I have to. And as far as the vibration goes, I'm very doubtful. It may make a small vibration. His bedroom's not too far from the kitchen. He has the closest bedroom to the kitchen. Will that disturb him? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think it will. And the last thing is it going to get in the way? He is correct about that. I do believe it may slightly, maybe kind of get in the way. We won't know until we get it up there. I don't think it's as big as the last treadmill I had, but it's not a small one. And somehow we made that one work. If I have to push out the kitchen table to one side, and every time I use it, then so be it. Now back onto the story of the treadmill. We're off the rabbit holes. So I got to discussing it some more with Angie. Now we're hoping to do that this weekend, because we got rain Friday, Saturday. Sunday may be dry, and we don't know what we're doing. We like to do a hike up to the creek, but let's not go down that rabbit hole yet. Maybe that'll be on another video. So I went downstairs, and I should have done this to begin with. I measured the treadmill. Now you got to remember, when we got the treadmill, it came in a large box. So it was quite easy for Angie and I to take it downstairs. Well, we was hoping to move it upstairs, and it's heavy. It is very heavy. We was hoping to move it upstairs in one piece. Well, I got the measuring last night. It's not going to work. No, It's not going to come up my stairway, and it won't cut around the corners. I said, well, maybe there's another way. Take it out the sliding glass doors and come up the outdoor steps. And then I came with the idea, we put the damn thing together, why can't we take it apart and then reassemble it upstairs? This way, when we do carry it up, we're not carrying the full weight. That's the idea, at least we're hoping. All right, guys, let's go back to the car and let's have ourselves a water break. On the way back to the car, on my lap, I actually found 2 ice spots. And one I actually slid on. It was like, woo! Yeah! And I was actually paying attention too. I tried the treadmill down there multiple times, trying to get over my anxiety and my phobia. I did. I tried with music in my ears. I tried taking the curtains completely off the windows. I tried watching TV as I was on the treadmill. I tried it with every light I could turn on, possibly in the basement. None of them things work, guys. None of it did. Let's get at her, guys. Let's keep this walking up. Now, I will explain at the end of the video what I mean by that. I am very pleased on something. Oops, sorry if the camera kind of went a little bit that way. That's because I'm not using my gimbal stabilizer. I usually don't do that when I'm doing the walking workout. I have my other selfie stick. Okay, but bringing it up in the kitchen was not the only place I was picking from. Oh, my eyes are watering like crazy. Okay, I was not the only place, y'all. I was going to put it in my office and okay, I was gonna put it in the room my office is in, which will work pretty good in there, and then take my computer and make another office downstairs in my basement. I still may eventually do that in the future, but that's going to take a lot of work. I literally have to we're going to stop for a second. I literally would have to take my desk apart, and I had to do some rearranging downstairs, but one day I'm hoping to get my office down there. Okay, I thought we had a car coming in, but we don't. And the other place I was going to put the treadmill was in the living room by the front door. It would have worked pretty good there too, but no, I changed my mind on that big time. I want it in the kitchen where I have the 2 doors, well, the big sliding glass door looking out on my deck into my backyard. Nothing but nature I see out there. It'd be slightly different than what I'm seeing now. The only thing is I'd be in one spot. And even if I did put the treadmill in the office where I'm at right now, I shouldn't feel too claustrophobic in there, because I go in there and I edit for hours on end. So I'm thinking it would work in there. Now you probably ask yourself, well, Mike, what about if you, rabbit hole again, if you move your office downstairs, would you get claustrophobic there? I would like to say no, because I have done some editing on my laptop down there years ago. Well, not that many years ago, a couple years ago. I used to have my green screen down there, and I did lots of videos down there on the green screen, and I did some of the editing down there, and for some reason that never bothered me. Well, I don't know, maybe it would today, but that is something I want to do in the future, hopefully near future, is make my office downstairs and then take the treadmill and move it to where my office is at now. Now my office, I share it with my daughter. It's her office as well. She has a computer in there, I have a computer in there. But I kind of want something all to my own, if you know what I mean. Okay, off the subject. If you're wondering why I wear sunglasses and it's cloudy out, there's a reason for that. Whenever temperatures get the way they are now, and sometimes when they get bitter cold, and there's a breeze, basically whenever there's a breeze, it makes my eyes water tremendously in the wintertime. Having my glasses on like I do now kind of blocks some of that wind from my eyes. Although they still water like they are now, it just blocks a lot of it. Plus, I don't know, I like looking at things a little bit on the dark, weird side. Just saying. That's my dilemma on my treadmill, y'all. I'm hoping to get it down there. I'll probably make a video of that as we're moving and everything we got to do. Wish us luck. Hopefully this works out and everything's going to be just peachy. I don't know why I use that word. My friend Hope, my friend Jessica, her nickname's Hope, she uses the word peachy all the time. If you ask her how's she doing, she's like, I'm peachy. And I'll always kid her about it. So wish us luck, y'all. We will do that this weekend. Okay, we're gonna head to the car. I gotta get my cell phone out for a minute, and then we're gonna do a little bit of talking, because I am very pleased with something right now. Okay, let me click. Let's see where we're at, guys, before I go any further. Oh my God, are you serious? Let's do another lap. Oh yes, yes. We'll do one more lap, but we'll make this a slow down lap. Okay, I don't understand something. It's gotta be arthritis. Yesterday and the day before, I started off the day with my back being a little sore. Then it really started hurting that evening. Oh my God. I couldn't take a full step without the pain just kicking my butt. And that happened yesterday as well. But off and on throughout the day, it felt better. Well, guys, I just got my normal half of a walk-in, and I have pain level about maybe 6. And I do not have pain down in the buttocks area right now. And my lower back, that's where the pain is, and I was able to do this with ease. I don't understand. It's got to be the weather. It's got to be. Which, let's close this video out talking about the weather. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but we got some crazy weather coming. Do you remember the crazy weather we had 2 days before Christmas and on Christmas Day, which was the coldest temperatures I've ever seen? Well, today we're about, I thought it was 50 degrees, we're actually 46 degrees. But you ain't gonna believe this, the 2nd of January, we are supposed to be 65 degrees. Okay, let me tell you something. The Friday before Christmas Eve, we was -8. Wind chill was 58 below zero. And that wind stayed all day long. Saturday, we was -6. Wind chill 40 below zero. Christmas, we actually was in the negatives, and with the wind chill was something like 11 to 20 below zero, but we did make it up to 11 degrees. These are the temperatures we had just a couple days ago. Today, it's almost 50, it's going to get 50 degrees, and Tuesday, the day after New Year's, we're gonna be 65 degrees. Of course, I'm not complaining, I want these temperatures, but they come with rain and wind. Whenever you get a warm up in the winter time, it's going to come with rain and wind, folks. There's just no hiding from that. You know, we're supposed to be halfway decent this weekend. We're going to have one day it's going to get 58 degrees, and that's Saturday. But we got rain all day long. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I think I could get a morning walk in before it starts. And right now it says it's not going to rain. Oh, let's stop, because right here's that ice. It's not going to rain Sunday, and I'm hoping maybe Sunday. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. If I'm able to get something in, I'll do it then. All right, let's head back to the car and close this out, guys. Mike, you're supposed to stop, you idiot. I evidently I want to hurt myself. It's funny, the second I got done recording, I took a step and my right foot slipped. Yeah, that's the ice spot back there. There's another one up here close to the car. So I gotta be very careful. But guys, if you stuck with me through this whole video, you are nothing but, you're a gem, man. You're awesome. You are totally awesome. And I hope like heck you did. Because maybe you can relate to some of my issues. Maybe you can relate to the treadmill issue, dilemma. Maybe you can relate to me walking and doing a walking workout, and what got me started was obviously the heart attack. Maybe you can relate to that. Maybe you can relate to my mental status. Maybe you got something out of this video, but if you stuck through to the end, thank you. Thank you. But right now, we'll go ahead and drink up some water. And after I do that, I'll give my closing thoughts. Boy, that wind picked up now. Now, when I got down here today, I didn't think I was going to be able to make a lap or two. The way my back's been hurting the last couple of days. Not only I made them, I made many, many more. The key was, I think today, which I've done it in the past when my back hurting, stopping every so often for about maybe 5 seconds. That's the key. That helps keeps you going. I don't know, something, I don't know. We're going to try it again tomorrow, and more than likely I'll probably make a video then too. That's right. And see how well I do. I'll come up with another subject. But I'm going to drink my water, head home, and edit this up after a shower, obviously. Not sure what day I'm putting this up. I do believe you probably might see this on New Year's. You might see it the day before New Year's. I do not know yet. So me talking about, yeah, we're going to be 65 on Tuesday, day after New Year's, and by some chance you're watching this and it's on a Wednesday, you're like, what the hell, Mike? That's okay. It happens. It happens. I ain't too far ahead. Today's Thursday, in case you're wondering. Yeah, and tomorrow's Friday, and that's when it's supposed to rain. I'm going to try to beat the rain, and this weekend I'm going to move the treadmill, which you will see all that, and I'll probably make a video that says Happy Thanksgiving. I almost said Happy Thanksgiving. Happy New Year. Okay, I better end this out. I'm sure this video is long enough, folks. So if you followed the video all the way from start to finish, thank you so much for that. You deserve a handshake or a pat on the back. Let me know down in the comments, do you have this type of dilemma? Are you similar to me? And if you're a walker like me and you walk with back issues, do you face the same problems I do? Today, I had a good day walking, and that makes me happy. I got a smile ear to ear. Can you see it? Until next time, y'all, come on, let's get out of here. Maybe next video I'll give an update on my doggy. She was supposed to be with me this morning, but she didn't want to walk. But she is doing much better. All right, guys, until next time, come on, let's get out of here.